Hello, dudes. My name's Steve. Some of you probably already know that. This is the introduction video that may get re-recorded later on for my new channel called That's Rad Dude. The channel is going to be about stuff that I think is rad. It's going to be about counterculture, a lot about counterculture. I've been involved in counterculture almost my entire life since I was a teenager. I'll talk about music, I'll talk about art, I'll talk about social involvement, things like that. I'll talk about other stuff that I think is rad, like Ninja Turtles, cartoons, comic books, and all that fun stuff. I really think it's important for us to promote um, talking about social awareness and counterculture, but I also think it's important for us to promote small artists in counterculture. As I've gotten older, I've noticed that counterculture has become increasingly commodified, and I'm going to do some videos about that later on, but I am very much of the opinion that we need to bring our culture back to the artists, whether that's heavy metal, punk rock, hardcore, bluegrass. The more we become commercialized, the more that our messages tend to fade away in the face of an aesthetic. And I think that that's something that we really need to acknowledge, that these people that are pursuing aesthetic over the actual social progress within our scenes are damaging our scenes, and they're doing it in a way that's irrevocable. Stuff like that promotes things like VIP packages at shows, which creates a divide between people that used to be able to all hang out regardless of social class and economic standing. I'm going to do a major video about that as well. I just wanted to introduce myself. I think a lot of stuff is rad. I'm in my late 30s, well, mid 30s, about to be late 30s in 2 weeks. I think that it's important that we acknowledge that we all look silly and we all do silly stuff, and that this doesn't always have to be super hardcore and super serious, but there is a level of seriousness to this. I talk a little fast. If I'm talking too fast, please leave a comment and I'll try to talk slower. I'm a very excitable and loud guy. So I just kind of want to go over some things that I think are important and for the future of me producing content on this channel. I would like to promote a new album every day through short form content. And I already do that in my Discord and on Twitter and stuff like that. I almost always post a new album, be it an actual new release or something new that I found. I'll always include a link to the Bandcamp for that project when I do that. I'm always open to listening to new music. So if you have new stuff you want me to look at, if it's your music, let me know it's your music so I can promote you better. And just leave a comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, all the stuff that every other person producing content like this tells you. With that being said, I do want to say that a lot of this channel has to do with me coming to terms with when I was angrier as a younger person and trying to be the person that my best friend, who unfortunately passed away 7 years ago, thought I was, and the person that I really am versus the front that a lot of us put on in counterculture to push the rest of the world away. And so I hope that through this, it'll be a therapeutic outlet for me and those of you watching. With that's basically the introduction to the channel. You're going to see me reacting to skateboarding videos. You're going to see me going skateboarding. You're going to see me talking to other skateboarders. You're going to see me reacting to new music. You're going to see me going to concerts and talking to people outside of concerts. Hopefully, as long as people are receptive to that. Lots of people don't like to be recorded in public. I will always ask before I do so. Um, and then also talking to bands. I'm going to Denmark for a metal festival in 25 days. It's going to be fucking awesome. This will be unfiltered. Sometimes I'll say words that younger people don't like. That's just how I grew up. If I feel like I've upset somebody in a legitimate way, I'll always make myself accountable for it. We all should strive to be better every day. And now I'm going to show you some rad shit that I've gotten recently. So, in order of shit that I've gotten recently, I have the new Elder album, and this is 3-0. This is the green vinyl release. Bear with me. This is going to take a minute. I might edit some of this. I'm going to show you guys. That is the sleeve. Okay. So this is the green one. It is really sick. This is a great album if you're into stoner metal, if you're into doom metal, if you're into atmospheric stuff. It is the shit. This is one of my favorite albums I bought this year. Um, it is really sick. I fucking love this album. I got to get it back in the sleeve though. And then the next one is one I haven't opened yet. Give me just a second here. I've got a lot of records here. I've got a lot of records upstairs. This is the new Primus EP. It is sick as fuck too. It's not showing up very well on my background removal, but you can see it. This is Handful of Nugs. It's got a sick cover of Holy Diver. It's rad as fuck. Let me grab some more shit. Give me just a second. And all this stuff I will try to link in Bandcamp in the comments. This is a brand new channel, so they're going to be a little weird about me linking stuff at first until I get more content out. I will also do posts anytime I get shit in the mail. This is sick as fuck. This is my favorite album I've bought this year. This is Ritual by Soul of Anubis. It is not showing up well with the background removal either. Please check this album out. These guys are sick. This is the best sludge metal album I've heard in like 15 years. It is so sick. Let me try to get this back in a sleeve too. I suck at getting these back in. All right. And no, I'm not going to edit this. I'm lazy. Um, I might edit it. We'll see. I shouldn't have pulled it out because this was just a black vinyl. It didn't matter. Um, this is. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to do this in the order that I got the stuff, or try to at least. This is Rhina's debut album on cassette. This is a raw black metal album. This is the best raw black metal album I have heard in a very long time. I really recommend you check it out. I will put a link in the description, like I said. I've got a lot of stuff to go over. It's been a very busy year for me buying music. I'm almost through it though. This is the double um release of the new Panopticon album. The Haunted Heart is what it translates to. Um I saw these guys live back in December. They played one of my favorite albums all the way through. I do not want these hitting the ground. I'm going to set them in my lap. These are all sold out in the format that they're in. I got to see them play Autumn Eternal live all the way through at Denver Metal and Beer Fest. It was fucking sick. I really, really recommend that you check out Panopticon. It's really, really cool. Um, this is an older release. This is a Slamatics and Domcraft, or sorry, technically in the order on the vinyl. It's Domcraft and Slamatics. This is Ascend Descend. This is one of my favorite stoner metal releases of all time. I'm really glad that I got this. Thank you, Albert, for sending this to me after you realized you did not send it. You're a rad dude. Thank you for the stickers and the patches. That was really cool. I was not expecting that. I just wanted the record. I don't care how long it takes for me to get these as long as I get them. And he really went above and beyond for that. Give me just a sec because my Heavies headphone case is in the way of my record player where I want to set these because I am a messy dude with ADHD and I'm trying to do better, but it's not going so great. Okay, next one, another Panopticon release. This is Panopticon and Uprising's split EP. Um, has No Justice, No Peace, and One Conviction is Not Enough. And then on the Panopticon end of things, this has Flag Burner on it. This is a really sick release too. Thank you, Austin, for getting that to me. That was really cool. I'm almost through the records, and then we're going to get back to the cassettes. All right. Next one is Chat Piles' newest single on a mini vinyl. This is Masks. This is sick. If you haven't pre ordered their new album yet, I definitely recommend it. It's very unique. Both singles that have come out are really awesome. If you don't like Chat Pile, I don't give a fuck. I think they're awesome. I saw them in Denver. It was one of the most sick and intense rad shows that I've ever seen. I was an instant fan. That was the first time I ever saw them. I bought all their music after that. I talked to Raygun for a few minutes. He is a super, super cool dude. All right, next one. This is Ethereal by An Autumn, formerly An Autumn for Crippled Children. This is one of my favorite albums that I've listened to this year. I discovered these guys this year on my Black Gaze kick. I do like their release, Try Not to Destroy Everything You Love, a little bit more, but this one does have my favorite song, which is The Kind of Grief That Never Leaves You. It's really, really good. It's been very therapeutic for me coping finally with the loss of my best friend, which has been weighing very heavy on me for a pretty long time now. All right. Beginning of the year or late last year, I received this. This was the last copy of the Fatal Feast limited release that they did for an environmental charity by Municipal Waste, who is one of my favorite bands. All right. Let's get a little further in. Actually, I think that's it for this year. So, oh no, I have one more. I have, or well, no, that was last year. It's Primitive Man's new album, and then I did get an original pressing of Myopia by Mizmor and Thou. I will do some separate videos on those. Those are really cool albums. So that's Record Hall so far for this year. And then so here's another raw black metal cassette. I prefer to buy my raw black metal in cassette format because I think that raw black metal should be absorbed in the shittiest sound format possible, and that is cassette on a crappy boombox that I bought on Amazon for Prime Day. It sounds sick. I'll do some videos on that. Oh crap. This is Virago's I think this is their second album, but it might be their first. I'll link it. It's pretty good. I really, really like it. Speaking of Chat Pile, this was released by Raygun. It was a noise project that him and a friend that unfortunately passed away had done. This is called Projectile Caesarean. It's got, I think, four tracks on it, and one of them is a remix of the Mortal Kombat theme song. Let's see, what else do I got here? Oh, some punk release. This is a friend of a friend that I found out is a friend of one of my best friends by talking to her. This is Caspa's first release. It is called I Hate Caspa. It is very shrill. It is a punk release. If you like punk and you like female led vocals on punk, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I appreciate you guys sitting through this video. I know it was a lot of info. Um, I'll talk about films sometimes too. I know this was all over the place. That's how these videos are going to be. Um, I really, really am stoked to start working on this stuff. Channel art is coming. The people that I am getting channel art from are close friends of mine. If you are interested and they are cool with it, I will push their information out. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe. I will be posting regardless of whether you're subscribed because I like talking about cool shit. Oh, hang on. One last thing before you go. This is something sick that I got too. This is an ingot of the issue 1 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Mirage Comics. And I also have the Transformers Decibel magazine stuff upstairs too. I forgot to bring it down here. This video is getting kind of long anyway. Thank you guys again for encouraging me to do this that already are subscribed. If you do subscribe, please leave a comment, recommend some music for me, some art, a film. Say your friend's doing skateboarding content, recommend that for me. I don't give a shit if all they can do is ollie. Everybody should get on a skateboard. It's therapeutic. Skating is rad. Metal is rad. Music is rad. And that's rad.